Hey, pentavlog, I've never done a vlog from your bed, so I'm going to vlog from my bed. I seem to be the crazy website guy on pentavlog, so I have another website for you. If you want to go to peopleofwalmart.com, it shows you some of the best and brightest of our beautiful country that go to Walmart. Go check that out and let me know what you think in the comments. Well, so that idea didn't work out so well. I ended up over at my friend John's house. I've got a list of things I wanted to share with you guys. The first is kind of just a response to the things that were going on in the other videos. Roxanne, gotta play some StarCraft soon, girl. Let's do this. Iron Man 2 was really good. I think it was a better movie. For some things, it had more subplots. However, I don't think it had the power that the first movie did in the sense of getting people excited about it. What else did I like about it? I really enjoyed having two people in a suit. That was really cool. The other things that were really interesting was the laser techniques. I really love that Stark's father had built into his arena the kind of the basics of a new element. I thought that was really good. I love mysteries, and that was like a mystery and solved and all that, so that was really cool. Also, Pete and Pete was a great show. I only saw a few episodes when I was a kid, but what really got my attention was the Wild Thornberrys. I loved that show. I really enjoyed Are You Afraid of the Dark and Our Real Monsters. That was a good show. It was gross, but I was a little boy and I loved gross. Helen, good idea on having a video like that. We should probably all make one in case we can't make it and have no time to get somebody else to make one for us. Pappy, I would love you to tell me about Flood of the Corncords. I know that they're kind of like a band slash TV thing, phenomenon perhaps. Let me know from your point of view. What do you think of and what you think they are? Because I don't know much about them. I just know that lots of people get excited about Flight of the Conchords. Exil, I love the rain, and I love that you use the word fudge knuckles. That's hilarious, and I think we should all use it forever. Although I can't help but think of knuckles covered in fudge. That's just weird. Exil, what you said about the apartment declaring itself as your home, that is something I can totally relate with. I went through like 10 apartment buildings before I found the apartment that I'm living in now, and it definitely spoke to me in a way that I can't describe. I'm just glad that you're going to have a place for us to stay in. Otherwise, though, if you don't find a place, I'm totally happy sharing a bench with you, like I said in the comments. I'll even give you the newspaper. Another thing that's been on my mind a lot lately is the way that YouTube is doing their comments, where you have to reply to someone, you have the @ symbol before your name, and then they are just in any order. They don't follow any pattern, so it's hard to remember what you wrote and what someone's responding to, and you end up with this endless chain of comments that aren't linked in any other way except the @ symbol. So that means you end up like searching through pages of comments to find the @ symbol with your name before it, and then you only have like 10 comments on that front page, and then you have the tabs. I like that you can go somewhere without leaving that page, I guess. Well, you did that before though. You could just click on the bottom more comments and it would keep adding more comments, making the pages longer. I preferred that, but I really hate that video responses end up in the same section as the comments. Video responses, in my opinion, have more value than a comment. A comment is important, but I think you take more time to create a video response, and therefore it should have more power and more prominence, rather, in the whole YouTube schema. See what else to talk about. I'm really excited to come, by the way, Exil. Plans are still good. Had a little hiccup with my car. That seems to be fixed. The next hiccup is money. I was supposed to use the money from my tax return, my state tax return, to come there. It's going to be like over $300, plenty of money to get there and back, and I have not received that yet. So cross your fingers that I'm able to. Also, the Deepwater Horizon oil crisis. I was researching it. I was going to do a whole video on this today, but I didn't have enough information to do with it what I wanted. I wanted to kind of talk about the environmental impacts and the socioeconomic impacts. I know that it is the largest disaster of its kind to ever have happened to the human race, and that its implications are far more reaching than just the Gulf. This has the potential to affect the planet. So I would suggest learning a little bit about it. Because I've been watching a lot of Weeds on Netflix, I've been thinking about drugs a lot lately, and in Colorado you can grow marijuana legally if you have a license from the state, and you can sell through a dispensary, which turns around and sells it to people who are allowed to have marijuana legally for pain. What do you think? It would be lucrative if I did it. If you have any thoughts on that, on medical marijuana and the production of it, let me know. And also, final note, everybody, I got a StarCraft 2 beta invitation, so I'm now playing StarCraft 2, and it is amazing. It is one of the funnest games I've ever played, except for maybe Crimson Skies, which is an Xbox game where you fly airplanes and blow things up. and but it's an RTS. It's a completely different game. So if you are on StarCraft 2 by any chance, we should hook up. On my Skype username is America's Firstborn, and I'm perfectly happy giving that out as long as you let me know through YouTube who you are, so that I don't just add weirdos. Other than that, that is what I have for you this week, everybody. I'm sorry for the noise behind me, and I may end up recording this again. Peace. Okay, say hi, everybody. What's up? That is Steve and John and Larry and his beautiful daughter.